You've read the books, you've tried the affirmations, you've spent countless hours in visualization, yet your breakthrough in abundance mindset seems perpetually delayed. If you're feeling that frustration, that faith alone isn't cutting it, you're precisely where I want you to be. Most teachers of the law of attraction fail to tell you the critical part. Belief is just the energy supply. It is not the engine, the truth, revealed by Thomas Troward and practiced rigorously by Geneviève Behrend, is that success isn't mystical. It is purely mechanical. You don't fail because you lack faith. You fail because you lack order. You haven't engineered your mind. You've been given vague promises when what you truly need is the blueprint, the step-by-step technical manual for your subconscious mind. Today, we're stepping past the fluff of simple positive thinking and into the precise architecture of mental science. We're going to dismantle the common myths of manifestation and reconstruct your entire approach using the 9 immutable laws of mental engineering. If you're ready to stop hoping and start building your destiny, stay locked in. This isn't just about spiritual development. It's about getting results. Your mind isn't just a container for random thoughts. It's a sophisticated movie theater, and you're the only director. Every day, your subconscious mind plays the footage you've meticulously edited. To achieve true manifestation, it isn't enough to use vague positive thinking. You must consciously and methodically create a mental mold of your desired reality. Just as Geneviève Behrend learned from Thomas Troward, this process is what we call advanced visualization, and it's less about dreaming and more about engineering. When you incessantly rehearse scenes of financial worry or relationship drama, you're giving your mind's production team clear instructions. Make this happen. To activate your abundance mindset, you need to reverse that order, becoming a disciplined editor who only allows high-definition, successful scenes to play out. The practical application is immediate before any major event. Be it a presentation or a critical family discussion, take 5 minutes, close your eyes, breathe, and genuinely watch the successful outcome, see the smiles, hear the successful negotiation, and feel the relief. This daily habit conditions the subconscious mind to accept success as the only blueprint, paving the way for the next crucial element, the magic in your spoken word. When we discuss mental science, we're dealing with vibration, and the most potent generator of that vibration is your spoken word. Many people understand affirmations intellectually, but they fail to recognize that every word they utter, whether in casual complaint or focused declaration, acts as a seed planted directly into the fertile soil of the subconscious mind. You can't plant weeds of scarcity and expect a garden of self-improvement. If you continually state, "I'm always overwhelmed," you aren't just describing a temporary state. You are using the law of attraction in reverse, reinforcing a negative cycle. This constant, unconscious positive thinking applied to negative states ensures that your reality matches the low vibration output. Understanding this mechanism is the first step toward genuine women empowerment. Taking control of your internal and external dialogue, this realization should instantly transform your daily habits. Shift the script. Instead of defaulting to a description of tiredness or stress when asked how you are, choose a phrase like, "I have focused energy," or "I feel productive." This subtle, disciplined change in language is critical to the mental diet, creating the initial necessary conditions for the next level of belief engineering, the conscious embodiment of your future self. The great truth of mental science is that the subconscious mind does not distinguish between a deeply held belief and current. observable reality. It simply executes the command, the act as if principle, a core tenet reinforced by thinkers like Thomas Troward, isn't merely surface-level positive thinking, it's an advanced form of conscious pre-programming. To genuinely experience abundance mindset and manifestation, you must psychologically embody the person who already possesses the desired outcome. This method requires disciplined imagination and a commitment to high-frequency self-expression. Think of it as a form of powerful role-playing where you are intentionally shaping your energetic field. If you desire confidence, you don't wait for the promotion to stand tall. You practice the walk, the tone, and the decisiveness now. This consistency creates a vibrational match, signaling to the law of attraction that the condition is already established in your interior world. For powerful self-improvement and women empowerment, apply this immediately to your daily habits, even when the exterior facts suggest limitation. Say, nervousness before a meeting. Consciously choose the attire, the posture, and the inner narrative of the successful executive. You aren't pretending to fool others. You're providing the subconscious mind with an undeniable blueprint of the desired future, moving us toward the necessity of clearing space for this new blueprint to be fully received. You can't pour fresh, clean water into a glass already full of sediment. And likewise, true manifestation requires an impeccably clean receiving mechanism. Your mind, in mental science, this isn't poetic, it's engineering. When the mind is preoccupied with fear, resentment, or excessive worry, it creates a high-density, low-frequency mental atmosphere that actively repels the very abundance you're trying to draw in. Thomas Troward emphasized that nature abhors a vacuum. If you don't sweep out the existing mental clutter, there is simply no psychological space for the good you desire to enter and establish itself. This is why mere affirmations often fail. The seed of prosperity is planted in soil, choked with the weeds of past failures and negative self-talk. The mess is the residue of undirected positive thinking, thoughts applied to undesirable outcomes, which is a profound betrayal of the spiritual development required for genuine personal growth. The practical step for practicing the mental diet is active removal. When a stressor about, say, a debt or a relationship issue arises, don't try to fight it, acknowledge it. Then vividly imagine sweeping it out the door. Visualize the dust of worry leaving the premises. This creates the necessary mindfulness and clear space that allows the guiding force of intuition and the law of attraction to direct resources toward the clear blueprint you established in your visualization. The most common point of failure in the practice of mental science isn't the lack of initial effort, but the failure to maintain mental tranquility after the visualization is complete. Once you have used disciplined positive thinking to create your mental mold, the blueprint for your desired outcome, your job of engineering is largely done. The process of manifestation is then handed over to the universal law, what we can call the invisible baker. You wouldn't continuously open an oven door every 5 minutes to check if a cake is rising. That action guarantees failure. Similarly, when you constantly fret, worry, or anxiously search for immediate physical evidence of your desire, you interfere with the delicate chemical and energetic process. This anxiety, fueled by a lack of faith, introduces destructive low-frequency thoughts into the subconscious mind, canceling out the initial clear command for abundance. This concept requires a radical shift in your daily habits toward trust. Geneviève Behrend and her mentor understood that after you place the order, after the prayer or focused affirmation, you must enter a state of restful expectancy Focus instead on maintaining high vibration mindfulness and practicing the act as if game. This disciplined detachment creates the vacuum necessary for the universal mind to align circumstances, leading us directly to the power we hold over others through our own mental state. One of the less understood applications of mental science is the direct influence your interior world has on the perceived hostility of your external environment. Thomas Troward taught that the universal mind is an interconnected whole. Therefore, the quality of your thoughts about another person acts as an energetic bridge, affecting their response to you. The impulse to react with anger or frustration when faced with conflict simply reinforces the low-frequency dynamic you wish to escape. To apply the law of attraction effectively in interpersonal relations, you must consciously dissolve the barrier of resistance. This powerful technique, often overlooked in basic self-improvement guides, requires shifting your focus from their perceived flaw to a state of benevolent neutrality. When a difficult individual, a coworker, or a demanding client is frustrating you, don't engage the negativity. Instead, pause and deliberately project a focused thought of peace or goodwill toward them. This isn't about weak submission. It's an act of women empowerment through high-level mental control by mentally transmitting a love bubble, a thought of pure, unconditional peace. You are not fighting their anger with your own. You are removing the negative energy you contribute to the shared field. This subtle shift in your internal mental diet often causes an immediate, external change in their behavior because you've changed the energetic mirror they are seeing, preparing us for how to stop undesirable internal thoughts altogether. You are, fundamentally, the guard at the gate of your mental city. The quality of your life and your capacity for manifestation are directly proportional to your strict adherence to the mental diet. The conscious exclusion of undesirable thoughts. Many enthusiasts of the law of attraction fail simply because they allow negative input, thoughts like, "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never achieve this," to enter and run rampant through the subconscious mind. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about disciplined mental engineering. Whenever a thought contrary to your desired outcome, your mental mold, presents itself, you must immediately apply a mental stop sign. This technique, a form of active mindfulness, cuts off the energy supply to the negative idea before it can solidify into a detrimental belief pattern. Without this rigorous control, the blueprint for abundance mindset remains corrupted by fear. This practice is essential for genuine self-improvement and spiritual development. When you catch yourself in the act of negative self-talk, perhaps judging your body or worrying about finances, visualize a large, red, flashing stop sign. Don't argue with the thought, simply halt its forward momentum. Replace it instantly with a focused affirmation congruent with your goal. This strict self-regulation makes space for the new outcomes we're diligently preparing for. The fundamental law of nature, which mental science exploits, is that a vacuum cannot exist. Space must and will be filled. This is why mere desire for abundance is often insufficient. If your inner and outer environment is still clogged with attachments to outdated conditions and possessions, there is physically and energetically no room for the new and better reality to take hold. Manifestation requires a literal and metaphorical act of surrender. You must let go of the old to embrace the new. Holding on to broken promises, old grudges, or even physical clutter symbolizes a clinging to past realities that are contrary to your personal growth. To activate the law of attraction powerfully, you must consciously destroy the forms that no longer serve you, thereby creating a clean, welcoming blueprint for success. This isn't just a tip for decluttering, it's a profound mechanism for convincing the subconscious mind that the past is over and the future is now a clear, empty canvas in your daily habits. Apply this immediately to both your physical and mental space as you clean out a drawer, discard old clothes, or delete unused files. State consciously, I am making room for new blessings. I release the old limitations. This deliberate action, connecting the physical cleanup to your abundance mindset, solidifies the mental shift required to be receptive to the guiding voice of intuition, which brings us to the final, critical step in the morning, the first 60 minutes after waking. The golden hour represent the most critical period in mental science for setting the energetic template of your day. Your subconscious mind is highly receptive at this time, fresh from the quiet state of sleep. Failing to consciously direct your thoughts during this window is akin to opening your mental factory for the day and letting any random passerby set the agenda. This is where most people unknowingly sabotage their manifestation efforts by immediately engaging with low-vibration news or stress-inducing emails. Think of your mind as soft clay upon waking. You can easily mold it into the shape of success and abundance mindset, or allow it to be impressed by external chaos. The core principle of Geneviève Behrend's teachings emphasized the necessity of utilizing this tranquil state to implant clear, positive commands. By taking control of the very first input, you are intentionally programming your intuition and the law of attraction to operate in your favor for the next 12 to 16 hours, ensuring high-frequency personal growth. Your daily habits must shift immediately. Resist the urge to check your phone. Instead, dedicate those first 5 minutes to quiet, focused mindfulness. Practice gratitude, listing 3 specific things you're genuinely happy about, or use a powerful affirmation like, "Today, every experience moves me closer to my goal." This proactive engineering of your mental state ensures you are tuned into the quiet whisper of guidance that is always speaking. The culmination of disciplined mental science is the ability to perceive and act upon the guidance of intuition. Thomas Troward correctly identified this quiet inner voice as the direct link between the individual and the universal mind, the very source of abundance and correct action. This whisper, often masked by the noise of daily worry and undirected thought, provides the precise logical steps needed for manifestation that no amount of pure calculation could reveal. You can't hear this gentle guidance if your mind is chaotic, which is why the previous steps, the mental diet, conscious visualization, and disciplined mindfulness, are essential. The intuition is a form of instantaneous, perfect knowledge that bypasses the limiting logic of your ego. It gives you the hunch to call a specific person, to take a specific route, or to read a certain book. Actions that appear small but are geometrically aligned with your grandest goals for personal growth and success. For effective self-improvement, treat these intuitive nudges as non-negotiable instructions. If you suddenly feel the impulse to revise your resume or reach out to an old contact, do not rationalize or delay. Act on it immediately. This adherence is crucial, as it proves to the subconscious mind and the law of attraction that you are ready to receive and are actively participating in the engineering of your reality, culminating in the spiritual development of full trust. We've just laid out the core mechanics of mental science, moving you from passive well-wisher to active mental engineer. The true power of Geneviève Behrend and Thomas Troward's teachings isn't in theory. It's in the relentless, disciplined application of these daily habits. You now understand that manifestation is the result of systematic thought control. the dedicated maintenance of your mental mold through the mental diet and conscious use of the law of attraction, the knowledge you have acquired, the tools for visualization, the act as if game, and the guarding of the golden hour must now become your non-negotiable routine. No more hoping for abundance. It's time to demand it by creating the psychological conditions for its entry. Start small, be ruthlessly honest about your self-improvement progress, and watch as your subconscious mind begins to reflect this new order back to you in the physical world. Now, I want to hear from you. What is the single most destructive thought pattern or mental mess you are committing to sweeping out today? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're ready to stop reading about destiny and start engineering it with authority, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your advanced course in spiritual development and women empowerment has just begun.